I done found a new method that I got from this one YouTuber, and I'll post her name at the bottom. But she blew it up when she revealed this secret, y'all. And respect to all the ladies who teach this class, but we gotta share and build upon the technique, make it better, put it back out there so the next generation can take it, make it better, and put it back out there. That's how we grow, y'all. That's how we grow. But before I get started, you're going to get some of this word. If you're a believer in Jesus, come to believe in the Lord. If you've not have repented of your sins and turned to Jesus Christ, he is the only way. He the way, the truth, and the life. So seek him while he may be found. Just confess with your mouth and believe in your heart that Jesus Christ is Lord. And to the glory of God the Father, you are saved. Okay, y'all. That is the gospel of Jesus. And once you are saved, find a sound doctrine church and just get under some good teaching and fellowshipping with like-minded believers, because that's where the true love is, with Jesus Christ. So let's get into this technique. So I got my braiding hair, okay, and my fabric yarn needle with the large eye hook, which you can find at any craft store, Walmart, anywhere. You can find it on Amazon, okay? And I'm going to thread my eye hook with braiding hair. You need just enough to be able to cover the braid and the weft. All right, I already cut my weft to size on what I'm doing right here. I'm just going to place it right there, y'all, and loop it through and show y'all how to get this look. And there's no tension. You know how like you get a sew-in and after you're done, you got to take Advil for 3 days because it's too tight, and then you end up with traction alopecia and your edges get pulled out? No, this ain't it. Okay, so let me show you. What you do is you take it and you put it through like you about to get ready to sew on a weft, which you are, but it's not really though. I don't know what to call it. I don't know. But you're gonna leave a tail. Leave the tail out because you can sew that down as you go. And it's gonna be secure, y'all. It's gonna feel secure, but it's not gonna feel tight. It's so cool. I don't know how to explain it. But anyways, let me show y'all how to do this like you would normally do. Okay, so I got my tail. I'm gonna set my weft underneath my braid and right on top of the tail that I left out. All right, and I'm gonna take it and just sew it in, y'all. And all I'm doing is just looping under and over, and covering the weft. And if you miss some spots, all you gotta do is go back and fill it in, and it'll be good to go. I'm sorry, it's kind of hard to do this and look at the camera at the same time, but I'm gonna just look straight ahead. So hopefully y'all see what I'm doing here. Okay, so look, y'all. I'm just going over and under just like that, pulling through like a sew-in and covering the weft. And it looked like crochet hair when you're done. Like you just did a whole roll of crochet, but in half the time. And you don't got to worry about knots. But the good thing about this is you cut it out just the same. You just cut it out and pull. Now don't cut the braid, y'all. Please don't cut y'all real hair. I don't want y'all walking around with gaps in the hair and blaming me. Okay, that's why we left that tail out. Y'all see that? We left the tail out for a reason. Okay, so once you cover the weft, okay, you just continue on down and it look natural. You want to do sections to where it's close together because that's the way you're going to cover the weft. And you want to have thick enough amount of braiding hair on the needle so it can also cover the weft. But y'all see that? Y'all see how it look? Don't worry, y'all gonna see at the end how it's gonna look natural. Because as it get older, guess what? It's gonna look natural. Now, I don't go all the way down because I need this tail, y'all, for when I have to take it out. So I cut it I get more braided hair, and I re-loop my needle, and I'm gonna go again. Y'all, this just used braiding hair for my last takedown. So if you want to save some money, just reuse your braiding hair. You know, ain't nothing wrong with that. Let's get it. Let's finish this row, and I'm gonna show y'all. Look, this the tail I left out. I'm just gonna sew it down, and look, it don't matter if it's sticking out because it's gonna blend in anyway. And I'm gonna leave this tail out too. Look, this tail already blending because it's set from the old hair. When you put it in hot water, how it turns into the crinkle hair, that's what that is, and it blends. So I'm not worried about it being left out because I need that to take out my hair when it's time to take it out. Y'all look. Okay, y'all see that? You have to leave a tail to take out your hair. You can leave it out back here and tuck it under, but I'm telling y'all, if y'all don't leave no tail out, it's gonna be kind of hard to get it out because unlike the crochet hair, how you have the knots and stuff to help you, if you don't leave a tail out, you're gonna end up cutting your real hair, and we don't want that problem. So that's what I do. All right, y'all, I'm back. I'm on my last row. I'm gonna just show y'all this one last time so that we can all get it, y'all. We need to get this because this is revolutionary. Okay, remember I said, right? Leave the tail. Okay, and I set my weft underneath the braid, but on top of the tail, because we're gonna sew it down as we go, right? Sew it down as we go, right? So I'm looping and pulling like I do a regular sew-in, but it's crochet. Okay, loop and pull, and all I'm doing with this braiding here is just covering the weft so it look real, so it look like it's growing out my scalp. And it's not tight. Like I said, it don't feel tight unless you making it tight, but it's not supposed to feel tight. Okay, once the front is covered, just like that, it's covered, y'all. You start moving back, move on back, and finish sewing it down. But remember, I'm just using braiding hair, and I feel like if you're using curly hair to sew down, it works best with old braiding hair. So braiding hair that you used and you take it out and it's all crinkly, it's best to use with curly hair. And if you're going to do a straight sew-in, you use straight hair, just like that. Okay, y'all? It's just loop and pull, loop and pull. You're just doing it close enough together so that you are covering the weft. Y'all see that? And you go straight back. And it's like having a full head of crochet, but it's a sew-in, but with braiding hair. I don't know what to call it. I'm gonna just call it the invisible crochet method because that's the idea I got from when I watched that YouTuber. And I'm gonna post her page below so y'all can see and compare and contrast. And maybe y'all will take it and do something better, more easier. Please do. That's how we're supposed to do. Take it, make it better, repost it, or share with whoever. Once you run out, you leave a tail and you just sew it down. Now all those tails back here is because I'm gonna sew it down or tuck it under. It don't matter. But you have to have that tail so you can know where to take your hair out when it's time to take it out. So you're not cutting your real hair because you don't have no knots. So you need to find a way to cut it out without cutting your real hair. So that's why you leave the tails, okay, tucked underneath, or kind of sew it down a little bit. But have a tail so you can know where to take your hair out at. So you're not cutting your real hair because ain't nobody got time for that. I didn't cut my hair a couple times. Not with this, but just in general when taking out a sew out or a crochet. I accidentally cut a piece of my real hair. See, if you leave a tail out and it's curly like this, it'll blend in, but I'm still gonna take it in, y'all, so don't worry. So I take the tail and I put it down, and I just continue to sew. Okay, sew it down and cover the weft. That's all you're trying to do. And then that's it, y'all. I'm at the end. I'm done. And it didn't take long. And you overlap what you did before. It's easy, and it make it look more natural. And if you see any wefts, you just go over it with more braiding hair. And that's it, y'all. This is it. Come on now, y'all. Come on now. What you mean? I think I'm just gonna tuck these tails underneath the braids, because I don't want to cover them. I need to know where I need to start when it's time to take it out. Long as you make sure all the wefts is covered, you're good to go. Ooh, I found a gap, y'all. I need to go back over that area. But that's what happens when you do your own hair. It be like that sometimes. Alright, I'm just feeling. I don't think I see. I think right here I'm gonna have to go back over it right here with some braiding hair and cover that piece. And then there's a piece right here. I'm gonna go back over and cover that piece with some more braiding hair. But that's it, y'all. At the end of the day, it looked natural. Look at that. It's just 2 spots I gotta go in and fill, but I'm just telling y'all that this job looked natural and it feels secure. And as it get older, it's gonna look even more natural. And if you feeling froggy and you ain't tired like I am, because my arms hurt, but you can go in with your crochet hook and pull pieces under and do it like that and cover this. Or you can do the invisible knot method on this little extra hairs here and cover that and fill that in. I think I'm gonna take some pieces and just pull it under and fill in that gap, because I don't like a big gap right there, but it look natural. It look natural, y'all. So what y'all think about this method? What y'all think? What y'all think about it? Y'all think it look okay? Do y'all want to try it? Let me know. How y'all feel? I likes it. I likes it a lot. Anyways, that's it, y'all. Like I said from the beginning, I'm gonna fix that, y'all. Don't worry. If you have not accepted Jesus Christ as your Savior, just confess with your mouth and believe in your heart, and you shall be saved. Because tomorrow is promised to no man. Y'all see how this world is. The enemy come to steal, kill, and destroy. But Christ come that you may have life, and life more abundantly. Alright, y'all, I'm back for the last time. I just want to show y'all the completed look of this method. And what I did was just took pieces with the crochet hook, and I went underneath and took pieces from the bottom, the next row or the row over there, and just pulled it through, and then back brushed it with a teasing brush, and it gave me this natural look here. And y'all, it just looks so natural, and it's not a struggle. So I did some light layering, not too much, because this, once you take it off, you can't put it back on. But this is it, and it only took me actually like almost 2 bundles. Only got a little bit left because it looked full. With curly hair, you could make it look full and it not be a whole bunch of hair. and it look natural density. But y'all know with the organic hair, it comes 3 in a pack, and you can use a lot. I mean, it come with a lot of hair, so you might have enough to do one more style after that. It just depends on the type of density you like. But this is it, y'all. See, it looks so natural. All right, I just wanted to show y'all.